As you enter Library 21C, Pikes Peak Library District's newest location, you'll see spaces and resources designed to deliver 21st century library service to the region. The idea is to encourage skill building, networking, enterprise, and the creation of new content.
The vision for the 21st century library service really is to create a third place for our patrons. It's not home, it's not work, but it's a place in which we want them to actually create and collaborate above and beyond what most people think the library traditionally as. Most people think of the library as a repository of information. We have books, we have DVDs, and you can come and really check that information out. We want our patrons to engage more and to use the services in a different kind of way.
Look around this state-of-the-art facility, completed during Phase 1 of the Tri-Building project, and you'll see not only traditional library services, but a creative computer commons. It's complete with makerspaces, a business and entrepreneurial center, a gaming center, the venue at 21C, and the Center for Public Media.
People are just so thrilled that they get to come in and use this really sophisticated machinery for little to no cost. One person I talked with just looked at me and he said, "As a taxpayer, I am jumping for joy."
The community has received this building with overwhelming support and excitement. Now we're excited to also bring this project to fruition in the central part of Colorado Springs and the east part of Colorado Springs with East Library and downtown Penrose Library.
These Phase 2 renovations act to improve existing spaces in each library. Open walkways and seating, co-working areas, a makerspace, more meeting rooms, and updates to technology keep Pikes Peak Library District on the cutting edge.
Pikes Peak Library District has always been forward-thinking and futuristic in their thinking.
Our region has a strong history of public library service, dating back to 1903. In 1962, voters approved a regional library district, and in 1968, Penrose Public Library opened in downtown Colorado Springs. This building, one of the largest locations, had several renovations in 1999, but hasn't been updated since. The district's other regional facility, East Library, was built in 1987. The East Teen Center was created in 2007, but no other remodels have taken place. Together, these two libraries have over 1 million individual visits per year and circulate over 3 million items.
Technology's changed tremendously in the 21st century, and many people do not have access to that technology. So what we hope to accomplish with the 21st century model is to really help those individuals that have the need for the information to explore that and come and use the services here in the library that we provide.
So what will these renovations include? At East Library, remodels open up the second level of the building as a public space. This new area includes a makerspace, homework center, several small meeting and study rooms, and an open computer lab. A redesigned entrance, new spaces for co-working and studying, additional meeting rooms, and cosmetic updates are in the plans for the main level. The Friends of the Library bookstores in both libraries are also up for some changes.
Here at East, we're going to have expanded square footage, as well as at Penrose, we're going to move to a different location in the library and expand our square footage. And it just enables us to expand our revenue stream, offer more literature to the public, and that way it's a win-win for us because we get to help the library, but they help us in turn by letting us expand our bookstores.
Additional remodels to Penrose Library include more study and meeting rooms, an expansion of the teen and computer areas, an enhanced children's space, and cosmetic updates. Open interiors and improvements to outside walkways and landscaping will increase safety and security. And look at this fun addition. The Judy Noyes Children's Garden, accessible through the children's area, incorporates a variety of interactive learning opportunities. Noyes and her husband Dick owned the Chinook bookstore in downtown Colorado Springs. She was an extraordinary leader and longtime supporter of literacy in our community. In the next phase of the campaign, look forward to remodels to the historic Knights of Columbus building adjacent to Penrose Library, which will include a performance area, collaboration spaces, and a technology center.
What I like is you can play on the computers and 3D print stuff. There are classes to teach you how to use it.
As our community expands, the need for 21st century library service continues to grow as well. Take a look. In 2014, Pikes Peak Library District's 14 locations and mobile library service circulated more than 8 million individual items. Computer use across the district increased more than 15% from 2013 to 2014, and downloads of ebooks from CyberShelf increased more than 48%. In 2014, Creative Computer Commons at Library 21C introduced unique programming to the district: machinery demos, 3D modeling courses, floral design, and other artistic classes, as well as lessons in video and audio production, became the norm. Resources for businesses continue to expand as well.
What we hope to do is to continue with our partnerships in the community through small businesses, school districts, and really work with them and collaborate with them to utilize the spaces to create the labor force we need and to help educate our students so that they can go out, hopefully in the Pikes Peak region, to use that information and technology and really stay here to help build a strong economy.
I work for a company, and here in town we make hats and glasses and costume stuff. So when we come up with ideas, we have a factory that we work with in China, and they can do prototyping and stuff. But now that I have access to this kind of stuff, some of it I can prototype here instead of waiting several weeks to get it back. So it's kind of cool.
The 21st Century Library Capital Campaign, which benefits the Tri-Building Project, has a budget of $13.2 million. Pikes Peak Library District is providing 70% of the project budget from the general fund. This leaves 30%, or $3.9 million, to raise over the 3-year campaign. Currently, 52% of the funds have been met, and we invite you to support the project with your donation.
When we can do things like renovate and expand, then we are better able to serve our public, serve the community, better able to bring people together.
We received such overwhelming support when we started 21C up north. It's finished now, it's seeing great usage in the community, and we just want to bring those services now to East and to Penrose. So we welcome your donations and your involvement today.